Hello, Noobsters. Thursday night, September 19th, 2019. Ace Attorney Trilogy. Game 3, Trials and Tribulations. Episode 5. Is this the last episode? Is this the last time we play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney? Is it? I don't know. I said that a bunch of times. I remember the last time, game 2. We're in game 2. I thought we were going to finish the game. I thought we were going to finish an episode. And it took us 2 or 3 more episodes after that to finish. But I'm pretty sure we're damn close. There's no other trial days. There's no extra trial days that we have to go through. And we're very close to catching the criminal. Unless we get stuck, I don't think it'll take more than an hour to get through the last part of this game. So I gotta think, am I gonna end the stream early? Probably not. Probably just switch to Enter the Gungeon. You know, do a run through of that. It's been a while. Actually, I haven't played that in a while. So I'm gonna definitely be a little rusty. Hydrate chat. Bot's already telling us to hydrate. I do have to apologize. I've been a little quiet on Twitter. I mean, generally, I would at least tweet, once a day. How's everyone doing kind of thing. But I haven't been doing that. I don't know. But it's okay. It's okay. We're here. We're going to play some video games. And let's finish this, which is the last one. 18 to 26. 26, 23, 26. 26 after 23. So, let's hear witness's testimony. Maya is trying to protect someone. The man who killed Misty Faye, aka Misty Faye, who was channeling Dahlia Hawthorne. And right now, all signs point to Godot. Maya's trying to protect him, though. So we have to get the truth out of her. Tell us what happened at the Inner Temple after the murder. Yes, sir. After I woke up, I began channeling. My spirit left me, as it were. But little Pearlie was there at the Inner Temple, too. This is strange. Where was Pearlie? There we go. After the incident. Pearlie was also stuck on the Inner Temple side that night. This we found out. We don't know where she stayed. Right? We found her in the morning. Next morning, she looked around. Couldn't find anyone. Next day, when the bridge was finally fixed, she was in the spare prep room. There was another room. We actually never got to investigate in that, as far as I knew. When Mr. Godot arrived at the Inner Temple for the first time. Found Pearlie first, cheered her right up. Godot was there? He must have been there. I mean, see, so that was the question. The bridge burned down, but Godot was on the other side of it. Why was he there? Right? Why was he even there? Who is Pearlie? It's my little cousin, Pearl Faye, who's currently channeling Mia. When did you hear about this? Just a while ago, I was in the medical office. Terribly sorry, but what you have heard from someone else is simply not admissible as testimony. I think they call it hearsay or something. What? Pearlie would never tell a lie. Way more honest person than I'll ever be. It's true. Pearl is super innocent. She just speaks the truth. And she's very naive. Sees the world, just sees the goodness in the world. We can't have her be corrupted. Always do the best things to say when you're... Okay. Ha! Prosecution has no objection. Believe the witness. Hey, beats turtle. With a different color. Coming in with the... Yellow? Orange? Orange yellow? I don't even know. Mustard yellow. Mr. Godot. Let's just move on. Cross-examination. If the defense has no... Never have objections. Why? We want to cross-examine. Oh, changing their name again. You are here. How you doing, Beats Turtle? Tomorrow's Friday. Are you ready for the weekend? Did you work another 12 hours? I hope not. Because that sucks. But if you enjoy your job, I guess it's okay. Alright, cross-examination start. Alright, think. Pearly was stuck on the inner temple side. Where did that's a typo. Where did do you think Pearl slept that night? Where do you think Pearl slept that night? Why? Come on, editors. Come on, game editors. Dialogue editors. I don't even know. Script editors. Come on, man. How did that slip through? Typesetters. Come on. Next week on Thursday, Friday, I'm working. Well, that's next week. So you're off this weekend? That's a good thing. Got a lot of art stuff to do. Church, D&D. How's the D&D going? How's your campaign going? In the spare prep room next to the training hall. The rule, you can't enter the training hall during an acolyte's training. Even so, why did she go to the inner temple in the first place? This is the question. Why? Pearls became worried about Maya. Knew that the spiritual training I was about to undergo was very intense. Logan Stoner. Grab the popcorn, cause yeah, no, the drama is about to come. I mean, the drama's been building up in this Phoenix Wright episode, and we're all these different storylines are coming together. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be great. How you doing, Logan Stoner? Good to see you. How's life treating you? I hope it's treating you well. Gonna die. Finally leveled up to 3. Oh, right, because you're on the marathon, right? Marathon leveling or whatever. You like this episode? Oh yeah, this episode is good. I mean, I hope there's not another one after this one, because this one would be very hard to top. Can't you heal yourself though? Is there like a healer or a cleric or something? I don't know. Oh. Pearls was supposed to channel Dahlia Hawthorne, which she couldn't, because either Misty Faye was channeling her. Couldn't do it. That's why she headed to the inner temple. I'm good. How are you? Okay, I'm doing good. You know, I don't know. I don't think I've seen you a while, Logan Stoner. I have gotten a new job, so second week at a new job. Doing good. You know, got a raise. It's nice. I'm in downtown now, so there's a lot more places to eat. Granted, I usually bring home lunch because buying lunch every day, very expensive, adds up quick. But you know, it's good. You know, it's almost the end of the year. I love the Christmas holidays. I really do. That's probably my favorite season. Just because it's cool. You know, I like it when it's cooler. I really do. Not that it gets that cold in Hawaii, but I like the whole season spirit is what I like. Aren't dealing with one person, we're dealing with multiple. Probably going to multi-class a cleric at low. What is your class? What is your original class? So multi-class, what happens? I guess it depends on the rules. Do you level both classes? Or once you go multi-class, you can only level the next class you pick or something, right? Been busy with stuff? Alright. Hey man, life gets busy. I hope things are going well though. I hope that busyness is, you know, productive, I guess. I don't know. Not too stressed out. You have to relax once in a while though, yeah? Take a break. Come here, noob in the winter, sorcerer. No one at a time. Yeah, right? Because usually you level 1, and if you multi-class, then you level the new class. And then the old one doesn't get leveled anymore, right? Cold is still better than hot. I am a cold person. I'd rather be able to bundle up than, you know, when it's hot, it's hot. I don't like feeling sweaty. You know, I don't like getting sweaty. I'd rather be like cold. Granted, cold and rain kind of sucks. Try the camp in the mountains. Try to camp in the mountains? I wouldn't mind doing that. That sounds... I mean, obviously it's cold. But that sounds... I mean, it definitely would be an experience. Possessing body of Elise Duxnim. Misty Faye, aka Misty Faye. Next morning, looked around, couldn't find anyone. Searched the entire inner temple side, end to end. You see, Pearly gets scared when she's alone. Weren't that many places to look. Not fair enough. Says she even went back and forth several times. Oh, this poor 9-year-old girl. Pearl is only 9 years old. But she keeps going off by herself, so she kind of gets herself into trouble. Slept in a summer tent, sleeping bag, minus 27 Celsius. Yikes. Yeah, that's a little bit different. You know, that's a little bit different. Sounds a little too... I mean, you're just like layered up to the brim, right? Inner temple side has 2 structures. You know what the best thing in cold weather is? Hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate when it's cold. Inner temple side, it just tastes that much better when it's cold. 2 structures, training hall, spare prep room. Also storage shack. Yeah, that's about... Wait, there's a storage shack? Yeah, I didn't know. Week is my day off from stream. Oh! Wait, am I not following you? Have I never seen you stream? What the hell? I feel... What? I'm pretty sure I'm following you. You know what? I'm checking right now. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Yeah. But I've, like, never seen you on. Wait. Is your logo... Your logo is a Steelers? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Condolences about Ben Roethlisberger. But you do what you gotta do. Yeah! I am following you. What the heck's going on, man? When do you stream? But your team not looking too hot right now. Not gonna lie. Pearls was looking for other people. But you have really examined Storage Shack all that character. Why wouldn't you? Well, if it was me, that would be the first place I would investigate. Alright. That means it's possible someone may have been hiding in the Storage Shack. Why? Next day, when the bridge was fixed, she was in the spare prep room. Pearls didn't hear the sound of them working on the bridge? What do you mean? Just wondering why she would stay in the prep room. If it was me, I'd at least go out, wait at the foot of the bridge. Exactly. As a scared little kid, yeah, for sure. Especially if she was alone. Pearly said she was sleeping. Said she was so scared during the night, she couldn't sleep well, woke up a bunch of times. You know what? Yeah, poor little girl all alone like that. Is there food and water on that side too? Don't even know. I'm about to change that pic. Do you do your own logos? Your own signs? I should probably update mine. But that's alright. I paid money for mine to get made. It's gonna last a long time. Granted, actually, I've only had it for about a year, so maybe I would like a change too, though. I could do it myself, but I can't drop for beans. School class of girls, teacher kicked me, my dad, and little brother out. Slept in there, didn't let anyone in. Wasn't their hut, was for everyone. What? That's messed up. You have to sleep outside in the tent in the cold. With an insulated tent. That sucks. I like it too. I do like it. The person I commissioned for it did a very good job. Even my badges and emote, I think they did a great job. And I would definitely go back. I would probably get something new. I would go back to her. She's easy to work with, and she completes the work pretty quickly. But there have been so many other styles of emotes that I've seen. I am interested maybe in branching out. We'll see. But I mean, it's not gonna be anytime soon. I just paid off a bunch of bills. I gotta stop spending so much money. Poor little girl all alone like that. They would have let a 7-year-old freeze to death. That's pretty messed up. What the hell, man? We know, like, all about equality, right? Okay. We know that she had at least one friend in the sacred cabin. Dahlia Hawthorne, busy battling with the trick lock. Couldn't let anyone see her. Wouldn't have shown herself to Pearls. Yes. Very good, Phoenix. Hopefully next week. Okay. Are you doing the changes yourself though, or are you drawing the logo yourself? When do you usually stream though? I do want to know when you stream. Maybe if I'm not working, or at least, you know, on a break, I can at least catch, you know, come by and say hi at least, right? I'm sorry if you told me before, but there's so many people that come by, and I do want to watch the streams. I don't just say that. I want to, you know, I want to make friends. I want to watch people's streams and stuff. Especially because they play different stuff than me. Didn't let us in because we're boys. Roll my eyes at that. Teachers were probably thinking we could be potential. See, that's not that it's, you know, everyone, but the people who are always like, right? I mean, men are predators kind of thing. It's just, come on. There are bad people on both sides, you know, they're bad people. People are bad. Doesn't matter the sex. 7-year-old, 17-year-old, and a 40-year-old man. Yay. That's when you huddle together for warmth. Do some chases. Got it. But Mr. Godot arrived at the Inner Temple for the first time. So it's your first time on the Inner Temple side. It's funny. Am I imagining things, or did the defense ask me a question? Please save your questions for the witness. Yeah. What you heard from someone else is simply not admissible as to... Well, then you're going to have to call Godot to the witness stand. You can't ask the prosecuting attorney of questions. Those are your words, Your Honor. Touche, Mr. Wright. Well, what do you have to say, Mr. Godot? What? I don't even know which... It's got to be like coffee number 50. Hot nights, hotter coffee. That's what I always say. If I hadn't been for this case, never would have visited there. Freezing cold temple in the mountains? Pass. Monday and Wednesday. Oh, okay. So you streamed yesterday. Got it. Never visited Hasakuta Temple or the Inner Temple. Ha! Wanna say something trite? Any case, have to find a crack in Godot's armor. I think they might have been from the States, maybe. Maybe? I don't know. Who knows? The road's a big place. While across... Okay, anyway. Very well. Go on with your testimony. Fixing the bridge. Policeman came over. Then Mr. Godot found Pearly first. Cheered her right up. Hold it. Cheered her up? So Pearly said, was a very nice older gentleman. Thank you for looking after my cousin. I was thinking you were nothing more than a coffee addict. I kinda is. Ha! Cut it out. You're making me blush. Alright. Truth is, there aren't many places to look on the Inner Temple side. Policemen were all busy going over the garden with fine-toothed combs. Decided to carry out an investigation in my own way, Godot style. With a lot of coffee? The same way I like to hand down verdicts in my own... No, you don't. No, you don't. Von Karma whips you into a decision every time. I should ask some questions Phoenix style. Godot's investigation? You conducted an investigation of your own. Did you find anything? Looks like my investigation went about as well as yours, trite. After all, I did miss the bloody writing on the lantern. The big miss? Yeah. Only odd thing I discovered was the beauty in the training hall. Oh, wait. No. No. The one covered in gravy? What? Contradiction, perhaps? I think so. Beauty? Misty Faye. Clad in her stunning Japanese garb, surrounded by the hue and aroma of Western tastes. What is he talking about? A stranger way to describe gravy? There's no way you could have seen it. From there you headed for the prep room? Yeah, we found it. We found it. I already thought about it, Phoenix. Only one thing of any importance. We have to... Where was Godot when the murder was taking place? Must have already been at the Inner Temple when it happened. This is the weird thing. Why was Godot there the night before? And that also means Godot was stuck on the Inner Temple side the whole night. He wouldn't have killed... Yeah, exactly. We're dealing with spirits and prosecutors, family feud and reveals and rivals, and Pearl and setups, and Pearl, this episode is almost everything. I am the contradiction. Wait a minute. Found Pearly first. Wait, let's press this again. Well, let's save first. Press it again and see what we can get about cheering Pearl up. Hold it! Oh! Hate when I misclick. Hold it! You cheered her up? What Pearly said. Very nice older gentleman. Thank you. Alright. Put it out, making me blush. Alright, I got concerns. Ask a question. Cheering Pearls up. Cheering Pearls up. When I found the little girl, first thing she asked was her cousin, Maya. Yes. Bridge had burned down. She was huddled up in that tiny shack with no heat. See, he even admits. The bridge... Oh, wait. No, he's talking about after. Oh, Pearl. I'm sorry, Pearl is not here right now, Beats Turtle. It's only Mia. There is only Mia. Hydrate your bodies. Hydrate. The water is good for you. Even though she must have had truly terrifying nights. Asked about you before she said anything about herself. Oh, Pearly. She's so precious. Noticed that you weren't anywhere on the Inner Temple side, but couldn't find it in me to tell her that. I gave her my last cup of coffee. That's... With milk and sugar, hide the bitterness of the harsh truth. Yeah, okay. You had a thermos of coffee. Now, why would you be surprised? One important thing, where was Godot when the murder was taking place? We already... Okay, wait. Alright. We have to figure out, one, which statement to produce a contradiction. Stuck on the temple, looked around, next day, fixed, spare prep room. Godot arrived at the temple, found Pearly first, cheered her up. Misty face image obscured by gravy. I mean, this is the... You know what? Let's go back from the beginning. I remember yesterday? Angry Scots person. Uh-oh. Hey, man, the Scots seem like really cool guys, but at the same time, yeah, if you make them mad, it's like no mercy kind of thing. Actually, that's a lot of people. Alright, let's go through it one by one. Usually, you know, like last time, one of the viewers, Rezard, I don't know if he's here, but probably not. But he was like, you gotta go through the whole dialogue again and new stuff comes up. What do you think? Prep room. Rule that you can't enter the training hall. Why did she go to the Inner Temple first? Seems the Pearls become a Wawa. Okay. Pearls was supposed to channel Dahlia. Couldn't. Headed to the temple. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Next morning. Couldn't find anything. Crush. Searched the entire temple. Yep. Right. Pearl gets scared. She's alone. Inner Temple. Spare prep room. There's a storage shack. We didn't know that. She didn't really examine storage shack. No. With me, I'll investigate. Okay. Next day, bridge finally fixed. Spare prep. Okay. We'll be streaming tomorrow. Ooh, tomorrow's Friday. What time? And what time zone? Time and time zone. So I can be sure to at least drop by and say hi. Even if I'm working, I'll take a break. Take a 5-minute break. And I'll come by. I promise. I'll write it down. You know, I'm gonna make a note. I put in my calendar. Logan Stoner stream. Stop by. Say hello. Time zone, so I can calculate when that is my time. And I'll be there. What do you mean? Wondering why she would stay in the prep room. If it was me, at least go out, wait on bridge. Okay. Blah blah blah. Poor little girl. What are you streaming right now, Logan Stoner? What is your game of choice? She had at least one friend in the secret cavern, Dahlia Hawthorne, blah blah blah. Okay. Godot arrives. Alright. First time. Yep. Honey, did I defense ask a question? Yep. Answer the question. See. Hot nights. Blah blah blah. Never visited Hazakura Temple. That's what he said. Just as I thought. Godot is lying. Ooh, see? That's why we press again. This is a new dialogue. If his first visit to the inner temple was after the incident, he shouldn't have known about that piece of evidence. Misty Faye's picture. 8 or 9? 8 or 9. 8 or 9. Central? Pacific? Australia? Europe? My line might have been too violent and in cursive. After fixing the bridge, policemen came over. Yes. Wait. Found Pearl first, cheered her right up. Cheered her up. Yep, that's right. Very gentleman, blah, blah, blah. Ha. Cut it out, making me blush. Talk about investigation. Oh, Pacific. Alright. So that is, actually, that's right when I end work, roughly. End of work. That's about 3 or 4 my time. Wait, are you guys 3 hours ahead right now? 3 hours are currently ahead. So 8 or 9. Oh, that's 5 or 6. 5 or 6. Oh, that's dinner time. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely do that. That's even better. I might be able to hang around. Okay, didn't see the blood. Blah blah blah. It's training hall, beauty, Misty Faye. Blah blah blah. We got that. Must have already been at the inner temple. Okay, let's look at our... Let's... Save. Let's look at our evidence. We need to find where to present. We didn't get any statements added, unfortunately. Fuck out of here. Okay, this picture... Train of thought. Godot couldn't have seen the picture of Misty Faye because it was already covered by Pearl. You can't see anything. So obviously, Godot wouldn't have known this picture was of this Misty Faye. Just not possible. What else we got? Stone lantern, dusky bridge, dagger, something about the storage, right? That's about it. Oh, here you go. That's it. Mr. Godot arrived at the inner temple for the first time. That's the key thing. We're gonna try it. Present picture. Objection! Who's got the thinking cap on? That's right, we do. Gravely being roasted. Yeah, it is. Delicious gravy. Brown gravy. Here it comes. We're coming up. We're gonna crack him. Crack him right open like a walnut. Mr. Godot. First time. Crossed Dusky Bridge. Went into the inner temple. It was long before the murder took place. Here's the music. Sausage gravy? No. It looked like brown gravy. Sausage gravy. Brown gravy. Like hamburger helper gravy. Why did he say that? He just made one fatal slip up. Hanging scroll in the training hall. Yes. Mr. Godot is right. Scroll shows a picture of my mother. You know what it is, but there's something you didn't know. By the time the bridge had been repaired 2 days after the murder, hanging scroll in the training hall looked like this. What's that wonderfully delicious? No, you would not be able to smell gravy that's 3 days, at the very least, 3 days old. Doesn't work like that. It might, actually, if anything, it would smell gross. Morning after the crime, someone covered it with gravy. Why gravy? Because gravy was much more than a condiment to the culprit. Well, Mr. Godot, you really hadn't seen the hanging scroll until after the murder, you wouldn't have had any way of knowing that it was Misty Faye. Ah! Is he gonna hold it? Wait a minute, Nick. It's not. What now? What now, Maya? Take another look at the hanging scroll. There's a crest there. Okay. It's the mark of the master? Exactly. If you know the meaning of the mark, you guess that it was a picture of Misty Faye. Nope. True. Mr. Godot described what was underneath like this. Clad in her stunning Japanese garb, surrounded by the hue of aroma of Western tastes. It's the best gravy ever. Sausage gravy? I don't believe I've ever had that. Or maybe I have, I just don't know. Maybe it's called something else in the US. Or we just don't have it in Hawaii. Hawaii doesn't get a lot of things. Oh. Yes, possible. He knew what the crest meant. However, couldn't have known that she was wearing Japanese clothing. Mr. Godot, on the day of the murder, you were hiding at the inner temple long before the crime took... The question is why? Why? Why was he there? It's more a US thing. Really? Sausage? Sausage gravy. Sausage? You know, I'll look this up now. I don't know why I'm on my phone to look it up when I have a perfectly good computer right in front of me. Sausage. Oh, like the biscuits and gravy. Yeah, that's a little different. I've had this. I like brown gravy better. I'm not gonna lie. I do like brown gravy better. Okay, anyway. Can I ask you one little thing, Trite? God damn it, will you say my name right? Will you say his name right? Whole theory of yours all rests on a certain assumption that I knew beforehand a crime was going to be committed. This is true. This is very true. That's right. Otherwise, no reason for him to sneak onto the crime scene. Of course, Mr. Godot knew about the plan. Huh? What'd you say? Wait, how did he know? Wait, we gotta save. Oh god, is it really possible another person knew of that plan? All I know is this. The burnt letter. Sure. Take that! Crime was actually planned over a year ago. Okay, yeah, we got it. Morgan Faye authored the plan for her daughter's future. And these instructions were hidden somewhere in Faye Manor for a year. Oh, there's Pearl. However, by the time little Pearls found the instructions, they had already been unsealed. Wait, so Godot was in the temple or what? Yes, Killer had read these instructions long before Pearls ever found them. That's how I knew the crime was to take place at the inner temple. You still insist this crafty killer is me? I mean, if anything, he's a killer, but it's not self-defense, but it was in protection of Maya. You bet I do. He just said that the instructions, we better save because we got that right. Save. Said that the instructions were hidden. That's right. Mr. Godot couldn't have known where the instructions were hidden. If you really wanted to know, he had one great chance to find out. When was that? I want to know too. During a visit? Morgan Faye told her daughter Pearl about where the instructions were hidden. During one of her visits to the detention center. Okay. No wonder she was mad. Her little sister was better at spirit channeling, was the master of the Korean channeling, was, you know, the master and the main family, and she was just better looking. She was just better looking than Morgan Faye too. That would be the only time for someone to have learned where they were hidden. Eavesdropping on a visit at the detention center? Could be arranged if you were someone with easy access in and out. Okay. Like, for example, a prosecutor. Alright, Mr. Godot, under fire again. Murder could not have been carried out without prior knowledge. Read. And you! You're the only one who could have acquired this information before the murder. I know, smell it up. Smell that great coffee. You're gonna have jail coffee soon. Humans are afraid of the dark. Yet, at the same time, we're fascinated and bewitched by it. Maybe that's why humans drink the darkness that is coffee. No. No, they drink coffee because they want the caffeine. Yeah. Means there's a reason for everything. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. According to your theory, killer in this case eavesdropped on a conversation during a jail visit where he learned of a hidden plan for a crime. After discovering the plans, hid in the inner temple waited for the crime to occur. Ultimately took a person's life. And he did all of that just to protect this witness. Yes. Because he has a fetish for the Maya sisters, the Fae sisters. That's right. If you're accusing me of this crime, I have to ask. Why would I do this? This girl is nothing but a stranger to me. Oh, where's Sigmund? He's lying. Got no reason to go through the kind of trouble to protect her. We gotta show evidence. We have to show evidence, probably. And what you see, certainly not the type to rescue the damsel in distress. Killer's behavior is extreme, for lack of a better word. Even considering that the killer wanted to protect this witness's life, behavior is still a little unnatural. Fae fetish. Yup. FF, Fae fetish. For sure. However, you had a good reason, didn't you, Godot? An unshakable reason that forced you to protect this witness at all costs. I knew it. You figured it out, haven't you, Nick? Of course we have. We're Phoenix Wright, Maya. We're Phoenix Wright. We figure out everything. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean, what? Wait. Maya. I guess you were doing your best to cover for Godot. For the same reason. Hey. Pearl's not a Fae. No. Pearl's not a Fae. Oh, actually, I guess she is. Legally, she is a Fae. Ah, shoot. I guess so. I was trying to think of her father, right? Because her father had a different last name, Hawthorne. Shut up. I didn't say it. Fae fetish. The sisters, we're talking about the sisters. Maya and Mia. No, Beats Turtle. Okay, Trey, all ears. Let's hear it. Very simple. Maya Fae is a lot more than just a stranger. What's this? One person who lies at the very center of this whole story. One person that ties you and Maya Fae together. Mia Fae. There's a very good reason why Maya Fae's life is so precious to you. After all, she is Mia Fae's only sister. Mia Fae once worked alongside her. That was when you were a defense attorney. Diego Armando. Wait a second. Mr. Godot is a no, he was. Your Honor's piercing intellect. You must have figured out. Piercing intellect? I don't even know if I'd call what he does intellect. The real name of this man who calls himself Godot. His real name, Diego Armando. There he goes. Drink it up. Drink up that coffee. Last time someone called me by that name, over 6 years ago. It's been revealed. Name rings a bell. Should, Your Honor. All of this is related to a single case. The DL6. Case in which a convict named Terry Falls killed himself. Mia Fae's first time in court. Tragic outcome left a deep wound in her heart. She knew that behind it all was a heartless, scheming, demoness in disguise. Who, FYI, she was related to. But in the end, Mia couldn't Is this some kind of soap opera drama or what? Not soap opera. Yeah, soap opera, right? Like those afternoon dramas. I mean, how much drama? I mean, she was related to this girl. More like baby slamming the square cube into every hole except the square one. Yeah. Yeah. Idiot. Judge is an idiot. However, there's one man who reached out to help her. Diego Armando, senior defense attorney at the office where Mia worked. The Grossberg office. My fault. It's all my fault. Falls killed himself. Mia. Can't cry yet. Look, he's wearing the same vest, actually. Cup of coffee, black hair, earrings, yeah. Only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. He's so manly. He shattered that coffee cup with one hand. I was moved by her, the way she put all her faith in her clients. Pure, sweet heart of hers. That's why I could never forgive Dahlia Hawthorne. He and I thoroughly investigated that fake kidnapping incident. One fateful day, Dahlia wanted to meet with me. It's been about 6 months since the trial. Met in the courthouse cafeteria. Yeah, he was poisoned. You were poisoned. And he lived. Even I didn't see it coming. Dahlia Hawthorne slipped some poison into my coffee. Hydrate. Hydrate, you noobs. Some newspapers at the time called it a murder. Attempted murder. Very little information about the case was released to the press. But you weren't dead at all. No. Official reports ever actually called it murder. Well, because you didn't die. Can't call it a murder if you didn't die. Duh. Okay. Whew. Hydrate. Drink some water. Just in a deep coma. I see. Body shut down. Life became nothing but a long, deep sleep. Woman's poison did a real number on my central nervous system. Lost my sight. All of my hair turned white due to damage it caused. At least you still got hair, I guess. Losing your sight is a different thing, though. That's terrible. Apparently, it was a miracle I ever regained consciousness. 5 years had passed since I drank that poison brew. One morning, my eyes flew open from the smell of a doctor's cup of coffee. Ha! Coffee addict, indeed. 5 years. You're asleep. Worst possible news was waiting for me. Mia Fey dead. Mia Fey was dead. From the very moment I opened my eyes, I'd already lost everything I thought I had. Like, were they a couple or something? What the hell? Woman. Okay, maybe not. Question answered. Woman I loved had been murdered. The woman I loathed had been sentenced to death. Dahlia. The woman that spiked my scalding hot coffee. Dahlia Hawthorne. Ha! Good old Mia, she didn't let me down. Got her revenge before she checked out. In the end, wasn't anyone waiting for me when I woke up. So sad. Someone like me, for someone who had slept away their best days. What are you talking about? You're like 30. You're younger than I am. I mean, assuming he's the same age. Well, actually, he might be older than Mia. But, I mean, he don't look that old. Sheesh. I mean, Phoenix is only 24. I think Mia would only be, what, like 28? There's only 2 reasons left to live. For those 2 reasons, I decided to become a prosecutor. What were the 2 reasons? Well, Maya, for one. First was you, trite. Why Phoenix? If I hadn't drank that stupid poison, Mia Fey never would have died, much less the way she did. How do you figure? You're the only one who was there to protect her. I mean, she was at the office by herself. Huh? Let her die. It was all your fault. Oh. Okay, guy. Whatever you say, Godot. I wanted to see her for myself. What kind of man you really were. Why you became a prosecutor? Other reason for living goes by the name of Maya Fey. You mean me? one way I could make up for the sin of not saving Mia. 1 year ago, when the Kurain village incident was resolved, it was obvious Morgan Fay was planning something. Whatever her evil plan, I was determined to stop. My role as a prosecutor put me in the perfect position to do something about her. Thought you overheard Pearl's visit with Morgan at the detention center. I knew the time was drawing near. Since I knew the plan, I thought I could foil it. The goal was to outwit the plan. Thought if I could do that, I could keep that girl from being caught up in it. Alright? If Pearls had known the actual purpose of the plan was to kill Maya, never would have helped out. Finally, the day the plan was drawing near, I contacted both of my accomplices. Both? We are accomplices. Iris of Hazakura Temple and Misty. Wait. Misty Fay disappeared for 17 years. This guy knew about Misty Fay? Did Mia know about Misty Fay being alive? Because Maya didn't know. Maya thought Misty, well, not that Maya thought Misty was dead, not that she knew her mother was dead, but she didn't know where she was. So did Mia know where she was? Like, what the hell? How did he know where she was? Especially needed the help of Iris. It was to take the fall in my backup plan in case we couldn't control Pearl. Wait, so he was gonna frame Iris, an innocent bystander, about a plan. How did you contact my mother? She had been missing for, right? That's what we're gonna find out. Officially, yes. You mean officially? Heard about it, haven't you? About the strong ties between the main family and the government. Now that you mention it, Bikini did say something to that effect. It said the Master of Kurain had great authority. Even without her official position, Misty Fay still wielded great influence. Police have been keeping an eye on her movements. Oh, that's why. That's how I was able to contact her. Again, because of my position as a prosecutor. My mother was cooperating with you? What if Iris has consented for taking blame? Ah, no way. I don't think she knew about it. Don't ever forget. No matter how— wait. Maybe that's why Dahlia said Iris backstabbed her? Maybe? No matter how far away from you she was, never stopped thinking about you. She was always— that's why I knew she would do anything to protect you. Want to know how strong her resolve to protect you was? Look at her staff. The day the plan was to be carried out arrived soon. Met for the first time at Hazakura Temple. That's when your mother showed me her special staff. The sword. I realized it then how far she was willing to go. Ready to use that sword to protect you from Morgan Fay, if necessary. Yes, even if it meant paying the ultimate price, committing murder. Mother! It's so sad. That night, the night of the crime, there's just one way to stop Morgan's evil plan. Pearls. We had to make sure she didn't channel Dahlia. Well, Pearl, oh, that's why she asked her to her room. Her special staff, yeah. With the big sword in it. Well, if you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps you can read books together. Thought we could prevent her from playing her part in Morgan's plan. But never showed up. He was worried to follow me to the inner temple. That was the thing we were most afraid of. And that's why Misty Fay had to do the channeling. Oh, that makes sense. Channeled Dahlia Hawthorne into her own body. If she channeled the spirit first, Pearls wouldn't be able to do it. As Master of Kurain, Misty Fay's power was supreme, even higher than Pearls. So that's how it went. Channeled Dahlia Hawthorne so that Pearl Fay wouldn't be able to. Oh, you would think being a master channeler she could still control her own body though. Like she would let the spirit out, but she could restrict how much control the spirit actually had over the body. That's just my opinion. My role in the plan was to make sure no one was going to hurt Maya. That's why I hid myself in the inner temple, just in case you needed to be saved from Dahlia. Anyway, that's all I'm going to admit to. Trite. Oh, he didn't say he killed her. Let's save. That was a long exposition. No doubt about it, you're a great defense attorney, but gonna have to do the rest yourself. Background leading up to the incident has been laid bare. It's just one question remaining, Mr. Wright. Who killed the victim? Only two possible suspects, Maya and, sad to say, Mr. Godot. Are we gonna get him on the witness stand? Well, Trite, you're the real deal. Finish this thing once and for all. Show us beyond a shadow of a doubt you can finish this on your own. Better than Blue Badger. I don't think the Blue Badger... I mean, nothing was said from the Blue Badger. But yeah, I mean, that music drove us nuts. Thank God we didn't have to listen to that music again. But no, it revealed a lot of information. It was a good exposition. No, Nick, don't. Maya, I heard the whole thing from my sister in the medical office. That's why I have to protect Mr. Godot. I can't do it. I can't testify against him. After all, he's the man who put his life on the line to protect Mia and me. Maya, I know that. Nick. But even so, doesn't absolve him of his crime. This is true. Please, Maya, testify. Miss Faye, your testimony, please. Final testimony. Oh, is this the final? Is it the final one? We've heard that before. Don't bother trying to hide anything because I don't know. Want to hear the truth from your own lips. Understand, I'm sure you're right. Ready now, Nick. Alright, here we go. What happened? Just before it happened, I saw some red lights. 3 of them. Godot's visor. Thought I'd ask for help, then I was splattered with blood. She wasn't dead though. She struck back at the enemy behind her. Suddenly, red lights went out. The whole area was dark. Did she knock the visor off? Just at the moment, there was a horrible scream. Right after that, Dahlia collapsed. I lost consciousness. Who screamed? Dahlia? With war veteran eyes, with the blue badge. I know I need like a background, like, ooh. Those red lights. You said you don't remember seeing them. I lied. I thought I saw them, suddenly disappeared. Things break, Trite. Even the best of theories. Who was it that stabbed Misty Faye? Looks like you still can't prove it. I was telling the truth. Rest is up to me. We gotta get more detail from her testimony. Alright, Mr. Wright. Final cross-examination. Saw some red lights. Light shining in the dark. Don't think you could make a mistake about that. Yeah, you're right. I saw them, but can't say for certain. Can't tell you for sure they were from Mr. Godot's mask either. I don't get the feeling she's covering him, but press harder. Heading out? Well, thanks for stopping by, Logan Stoner. Tomorrow. I'm gonna put it in my, I'm gonna put it in my calendar right now. It's gonna give me a reminder. I will check. Tomorrow, Friday. 5 or 6 my time, right? 8 or 9? Yeah, 5 or 6. 3 hours. Okay, I'm gonna put it right in. I'm gonna drop by your stream. Logan Stoner. Can do it. I'm a man of my word. I am. 5 or 6 p.m. at 10 minutes before. Okay. But you have a good night, Logan Storer. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna make sure to catch your stream. Have a good night, buddy. Take it easy. Hey, take it easy. Isn't that because you thought the lights were coming for Godot's mask? Yeah, guess so. Maybe that's what I was thinking at the time, but I can't remember. After all, the person I couldn't identify in front of me. No way she can remember the details. Fair enough. Alright, go on with testimony. What did you do? Thought I'd ask for help. Then I was splattered with blood. The blood, was it Dahlia? Blood Hawthorns? I think so. Just at that moment, I heard a soft scream that seemed to be close by. A soft scream. It was a woman's voice. That was when the killer stabbed the victim from behind with the murder weapon. Is that right? Without a doubt, Maya was in the middle of a really... Okay. Anyway, victim was stabbed by the murder weapon. What happened after that? Wasn't dead, struck back at the enemy. Struck back? How do you know? Well, you're right. I didn't see it exactly. I can tell by the sounds of the breathing and movement. Also, smell of blood. You have witnessed more horror than any young lady should ever have to in one life. So, what did you do at that point? Hey, Judge Suggs! Judge Suggs with the big host. How you doing? Late night stream. Late night stream, Judge. Welcome to Noob Discoveries. I am playing Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Game 3, Trials and Tribulations, Episode 5. Variety streamer. But we're playing this right now. We're solving puzzles. We're right in the thick of it. How'd your stream go, Judge? Was that your second stream of the day? Because you usually stream in the at lunchtime, right? So what are you doing up so late, Judge? How would your stream going? Are you still playing Gears of War? What did you do at that point? Thank you very much for the host. I couldn't move. Just barely make out the shadows moving in the dark. Had no idea what to do. Still see the red lights? Yes. I think so. But suddenly, red lights went out. Whole area was dark. They went out. Suddenly, couldn't see them at all. What could it mean? Don't know. If the red lights were coming from Godot's mask, went out right in the middle of the fight, maybe the mask was damaged. Why did the music stop? Or maybe it was knocked off. Or maybe the batteries ran out. Yeah, all of the above, right? Or maybe those little red pin-heading looking lights stopped work. Yeah. Just at that moment, there was a horrible scream. I wonder whose scream this is. Oh, whoa. Wait, no, we gotta press. Hold it! What do you mean by at that moment? You mean the moment when the red lights went out? That's right. Scream that you heard, was it Dahlia Hawthorne? I don't think so. Ooh, wait. There's someone else that screamed? Was it herself? Pretty sure it was a man's voice. Wait a minute. What? Does that mean Godot got injured? Scream came from the killer? Gotta be it. I think Dahlia Hawthorne must have taken the blade, attacked the killer with it. Killer let out a scream of pain. After that, killer stole the blade back, delivered the final blow, I guess. Okay, so there is a murder weapon here. Blood doesn't match. Maybe this is Godot's blood? Because there's no blood was found on the victim's staff. Well, Mr. Wright, seems to make sense. Sounds reasonable, but I still... Let's save. Let's say there's a contradiction. I'm gonna save first. Okay. Sounds about... There's a contradiction. Sorry to say, interpretation would create an enormous contradiction. Makes sense? After all, my deductions are almost certainly never correct. And yet he's still a judge. Because he needs things explained to him. Because he's an idiot. Remember the testimony she just gave before the killer let out a scream? Maya said she already been splattered by the victim's blood. Which would have been... yeah, Dahlia's. Other words, the blade and the staff already been plunged into the victim. Ah, is that right? Couldn't have struck back with his sword that was already stuck in her body. Never know. Maybe if the sword went through her, she like turned around and like just started wiggling around so the sword stabbed the guy. I don't know. Weapon that caused the killer to let out a scream must have been something other than the stab. Well, yeah, no, we have a knife. You're so sure. Don't keep us waiting any longer, Trite. There we go. Dahlia Hawthorne had already been stabbed in the back by the staff. What could she have used? Okay, we're already looking at it. Boom. Naturally, the dagger killer brought to the scene of the crime. Alright. Dagger was found at the crime scene, stuck into the pine tree. Detective found... Yeah, we're still doing blood analysis on the knife too. So if it's gonna come back with Godot's blood on it. Case solved, right? Case closed. Mystery solved. Dahlia Hawthorne struck back at the killer with this. And managed to wound him.
Objection!
Objection. Just because he let out a scream doesn't mean he was wounded. For all we know, blood on the dagger could have been from the victim.
Objection!
Have you forgotten? Blood has already been tested. Since we learned it wasn't the victim's blood, must be the killer's blood. Oh, that's right. The victim being Misty Faye, it would have had her blood on it. Killer must have a wound somewhere on his body. Are we gonna tell Godot to strip? Saying the blood on the dagger belongs to the killer? Exactly. DNA analysis of the blood would prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt. And yes, Mr. Godot, it would prove that it's your blood. Nice theory, Trite. Order in the court. Right? Have I done it? Why don't we just ask him if there's a wound on his body? Let me ask you something, Trite. Just say it turned out that I was the killer. You really think I would be stupid enough to leave evidence like that? Save. Yes, because you can't see the blood. We just got over, well, I mean, it was yesterday, but we went through the whole questioning. The guy can't see red. He wouldn't have known the blood is on the knife. This dagger was found this morning by a detective and brought to me. There's already blood on it, correct? Even so, I was the one who brought this dagger here to the courtroom. Can't see the blood. Well, if I really were the killer, I could have washed the blade off and planted another person's blood on it. It's like these guys don't have a memory of a goldfish. I mean, yes, it was yesterday for us, but this is the same trial for them. They should know. We already talked. So mad. Okay, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. And hydrate. Oof. Alright, hold on to your butts. I thought we were gonna be done by now, but there's a lot of dialogue in this. We're gonna get to it. Any case, one thing I can guarantee, Tripe. The blood doesn't belong to me. Not a chance. No. Can we, where's the court stenographer? Aren't they recording everything that's being said in the court? We should be able to look back and say, I can't see red. Right. Any event seems to be established. Killer was wounded. Nope. Hold it. Wait a minute. I know I probably shouldn't say this, but big contradiction in Nick's explanation. This dagger said it wounded the killer. That's right. But Mr. Godot had really been cut with the dagger. His clothes would be bloody or have a rip in them. Or he changed his clothes. You're talking about it's not that simple. What? Remember back to the day of the murder? Everyone that was on the inner temple said got trapped there. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, but he could have still changed clothes. Once the bridge was fixed, police headed for the inner temple. Oh, that's actually, no. That is a good observation. Never had a chance to change his clothes. Oh! Oh, she's right. She's absolutely right. Objection! Maybe he brought a change of clothes with him. No one could have predicted the lightning strike that shut down the... Yeah, that's true. Why would anyone have brought a change of clothes? Because he was sleeping overnight. Why not? Did the judge just take a smart pill? Yeah. Well then, Killer took off his clothes before he... No, that's... That way we wouldn't get... No, that's... Objection! It's impossible, Trite. No, Cole gets... Yeah. After a few minutes with no clothes on, you'd be frozen. Like a popsicle. Ah! Alright. All you got. Knew you weren't tough enough to finish this. Right now, if Mia Fey were... She is here. Pearl's currently channeling her. If Mia Fey were here, she would have closed the book on this case already. Come on, Trite. Can you do it or not? You know, Godot wants to be found guilty. That's why he's egging us on. That's why he's egging Phoenix on. He wants to... Because he doesn't want Maya to be found guilty. You accuse Mr. Godot of being the killer. Save... So much talking. Can you prove it? Have you got one piece of evidence? Question is whether I can prove it or not. I have to prove it. That's the only choice I have. You know, this is where Phoenix learned his top-notch pointing skills. Mia taught that it's one of the rules of being a lawyer. I can prove it, can we? You want to bring your magnificent vengeance to fruition. Just as you want. Ha! It's good. Fight her till the bitter end, Trite. There's just one piece of evidence that can prove your point. Why don't we go for the unlimited penalty? You don't have a say in that. That's a judge call. Are you trying to pressure? This is a one and done kind of deal. We're gonna save. Save again. Dun, dun, dun. Doesn't matter. I got the one piece of... what? Give me a break. You got nothing, Trite. Simple. Gotta think outside the box. Approach from a different angle. Alright. Here what you got. It's one thing I've demonstrated in previous cross-examinations. Killer was wounded. Proven by the blood on the dagger. Okay. Decided it was impossible for them such a wound. Is it rain? I think it's raining. Nice. Soothing sound of rain. If it had been cut by a dagger, it should have been bloodstain on his clothing. One place the killer could have hidden his wound. In his butt crack? Oh, behind his visor. I know where it is. It's behind it. She stabbed his face. My last stand needed to find. Okay, don't need to think about why there's no bloodstain letter closing. To show how he hit the wounds. End of the line. Final stop, Trite. See what you got. He hit it. He got scratched on his face. Where's this location you say the killer hit his wound? Wait. Wait, I'm supposed to show evidence? Where's the location? Wait, why do... Wouldn't I have like a graph of a person? Not this? I don't have his visor for his head. Okay, let's look through the evidence. Maybe there's something that says like a face, head, a hood. Fingerprints, back photos, crime photo. Blood on it came from the victim's staff. Where is the location you say the killer hit his wound? Why would I get this? What the hell? I'm just gonna present his profile. Take that! I don't know what you're talking about. Did we lose? Not right, Trite. Well, are we right? I don't know. That was kind of a weird question. Like, why would we show evidence that we have? Wouldn't we? Yeah, we'd show like it on a picture, a body picture or something. We point it out. It can't be. You're living on through him. We're channeling Maya. Phoenix has become a spirit medium. And as we speak, still hiding the wound. Of course he is. Beneath the mask. I mean, we already knew he's hiding the wound. All we would need is like go out and get a, search for wounds. During the fight, red lights given off by the killer disappeared. Seconds later, killer let out a scream. Right, mask went flying off your face. Mr. Godot, would you mind removing your mask? You have a dagger wound under there somewhere. I'd say this whole case solved. Better drink your last cup of coffee, buddy. Oh, oh man. I like that reaction. That's awesome. Bleh. All right. Just now, I saw a spirit in you. I never liked you. 6 years ago, I helped the woman who put me to sleep by hiding her butt. Phoenix didn't even know about that. What? That's stupid. And then, while I was sleeping, you let Mia die. Again, she was in the offices by herself. What? What? That's dumb. Didn't care, you just kept living your pathetic, happy-go-lucky life. I mean, yeah. And had the nerve to follow in her footsteps as a lawyer. I mean, if anything, we are honoring her memory by doing that. Could never forgive you. That's what I thought. Mr. Godot. But I was wrong about you. Knew it from the very beginning. Truth is, only person I could never find it in my heart to forgive was myself. How predictable is this writing? Oh, look at that. Was me. Wouldn't myself be more grammatically correct? Yourself? I was the one that failed to protect Mia. Me. No one else. Try to avert my eyes from the truth. Escape from the harshness of reality. She couldn't face Mia's death head on. I ran. How you did. Hid behind a mask, threw away my true name. Couldn't even deal with being a defense attorney. So I quit. But you saved Maya. Yeah, that was my plan. Up until just now, anyway. Are you listening, Maya? If I really wanted to save you, one person I should have gone and talked to right away. Phoenix? Talk about Nick? Yeah. I didn't do it. Try to get the help of Iris and your mother. Close my eyes to the most important man involved. You know why? The real reason? I was jealous. I wasn't really interested in saving you. Whoa. It's pretty messed up. I was just trying to salvage what's left of my own broken soul. I was trying to make up for the fact I couldn't save Mia. Nothing more. He was doing it for selfish needs. He wasn't thinking about the people. He was thinking about how he felt, right? Why I let you walk right into a situation that I knew was dangerous. Forgive me. You're wrong. Put your life on the line to save Maya. Was it really for Maya's sake? Then I'm not really sure. What do you mean? That night in the darkness of the garden, when I saw her silhouette. A part of me must have known the truth. The truth that it wasn't really Dahlia Hawthorne standing there in front of me. Yeah, Misty Faye. Could have been Misty Faye, or even that little girl. But I still picked up the blade. Like I was dreaming. Why was there a lightning strike? Not sure exactly what was going on in my mind at that point. Was I really motivated by the pure desire to protect Maya Faye? I mean, if anything, he wouldn't have to like stab her with a sword. That's a bit overboard. He could have like conked her out with the staff. I don't think he had to kill her. He could have just like given her a concussion and knocked her out or something. Or was it something else? Oh, revenge against Dahlia. Hatred for a woman who had stolen everything from me 6 years earlier. Could have it been simply a desire for revenge? Now, I don't know anything anymore. Bexy Sachs. I did learn something today, however. Finally realized I was the arrogant one. I was just chasing an illusion. Fantasy. Stupid fantasy of defeating you in the courtroom. You're the one who made me realize my folly. Never ran away from Mia's death. Dead. Picked up where she left off. True defender of the people. Take that! In that one moment I understood everything. Like 5 minutes ago. Mr. Godot. I think you already know this, but if you don't, my name is Armando. Oh, Diego Armando. Such a sexy name, too. Mr. Armando, I believe in you. You know you were trying to save me. Always crying tears of blood. Thanks. Your wound is bleeding. You forget already? My world, the color red doesn't exist. These must be my tears. Ever since I woke up from my coma, I think I've been waiting for this very moment. You do well to remember this, Maya. Only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. You're under arrest. Give me that not guilty verdict. Tom, really all over. They weren't lying. It was the final testimony, final cross-examination. They didn't lie to us. Yes, Your Honor. Although you weren't directly involved in the murder. Oh, that's right. Our defendant is Iris, not Maya. Tampering with the body and the crime scene is a serious offense. A. Example, Morgan Fay. Understand, Your Honor. Armando explained that to me very carefully. I knew the risk. I willingly cooperated anyway. Very well. Before I hand down my verdict, is there anything you'd like to say? One thing I'd like to say to Mr. Wright. Wait. But we're on trial for the murder of Misty Faye. She would be found not guilty of murdering Misty Faye. She'd be found guilty of accomplice to murder. But that's it, right? Not that that's not major, but I mean, it's not as major as murdering someone. I want to apologize to you. Why? For the case 5 years ago, of course. I just remembered. Weren't you poisoned by your own lover? Not exactly. Something like that. 5 years later, I can hardly believe it. She was gonna do it. Planning to kill me. Psycho. Not all that surprising. Two of you hardly knew each other. Huh? What do you mean? Don't tell me she was... Don't tell me Iris was filling in for Dahlia. Because Dahlia couldn't act like that. Like, couldn't act lovey-dovey towards him. And that's who Phoenix Wright fell in love with. He fell in love with Iris, not Dahlia. And that's why Dahlia said Iris was a backstabber. Well, let's not... I mean, drink some water. Let's calm down. Drink some water. Getting ahead of myself. Let's just go through the story. Okay. Woo! Good stuff. You and my sister only met twice. So the one time in the courtroom... Well, both times in the courtroom. We only met twice. First time you met was on that fateful day. Right? Poisoned Armando in the cafeteria of this very courthouse. Next time you met, 8 months later. Again on the day she stole your cold medicine. And Doug Swallow was killed. No way. Can't be true. Wait, I thought Iris was a sister in the temple. She could just leave whenever she wants, I guess. During our whole relationship, for those 8 months, the woman that you thought was Dahlia Hawthorne wasn't actually my sister. I hope one day you can forgive me, Feeny. Oh no! Not the puppy dog eyes. Oh. Oh, Iris, you are the love of my life. You mean? That's right. I lied to you for 8 months. But the love was real. Ever since she gave you the bottle that day, my sister was trying to get it back as soon as she could. Because of the police investigation and their surveillance. Couldn't move about freely. So that's why... My sister, from the beginning, she was prepared for the worst. She thought you might somehow discover the truth. Why she was always ready to deal with you at a moment's notice. Yeah, she was ready to kill. I mean, why? You're not any special than the other guy. She killed a bunch of guys, people. Oh, Phoenix. Already had so much to answer for. I didn't want any more sins on her soul. I begged her not to do it. She agreed to give me a chance. That's why he came to me. Get the bottle pendant back from me in her place. Couldn't get you to give it back. Failed at something even as simple as that. 8 months passed, I still couldn't get it back. Finally, sister couldn't wait any longer. Didn't consult me about her plans for you that day. It was the first time it ever happened. That was a bit strange, wasn't it? Up until that day, you were partners in crime, and she would confer with you. I think she must have noticed. Noticed what? My feelings for you. If I find out she was planning to kill you, I would have done whatever was necessary to stop her. Even if it meant her life or mine. Iris, after spending those 8 months by your side, my feelings towards you changed. Something to say to you too. You really are the person I thought you were. Even after Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, I still believed in you. No, you're just lucky it turned out that she had a twin. Otherwise, you were in love with the serial killer. It's true love. Thank you. Yeah, if anything, Phoenix Wright was lucky it was a twin. It just all worked out in the end. How many cups of darkness have I drank over the years? Even I don't know. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Gotta say goodbye, good night to the girl. Only proper, right? Alright, I'll tell you though. Right now, this one here is the greatest cup I've ever had. Solved a murder case. We found our true love again. Oh, he got a cup too. Nice. I think you're right. I like coffee. I do like coffee. You know, I think I pinched a nerve. Doing squats. I don't know why. Like when I pinch my shoulder blades, and then and when I squat, it's always the left side, but it pinches. Now it's inflamed, so it hurts every time I like move the shoulder right back here. Ow, that hurts. Yes. Sorry, I'm getting off tangent. Okay, let's finish the story. Purpose of this trial is to rule on the murder of the victim, Elise Duxton. At some point, I expect you will be tried for your role as an accomplice in this case. I understand, Your Honor. Very well. On the charge of murder, I hereby find the defendant. Ah, victory! Peace, peace. Court is now adjourned. Are we gonna get our confetti? Oh, what? Where's our confetti? Why no confetti? What the hell? I guess it's all over. The way everything ended, was justice really served? Man who risked his life to save Ma is being sent to prison by my own hands. Of course, justice was served. Oh, Mia, holy smokes. Will you wear a bra? Holy crap, man. Mia, I'm proud of you, Phoenix. Defense was brilliant. Oh, you know why? Pearl doesn't wear one. Oh god, FBI! Don't come knocking on my door. Defense was truly brilliant. I couldn't save Armando. Man who cared so deeply for you. Wrong, Phoenix. Did save Diago. Yeah, he was spiraling out of control. Saved him in the only way possible. You mean, with the verdict? I think one day you'll understand. I want you to remember one thing. You're as good out there today as any defense attorney could ever hope to be. Nothing more you can learn from me. I mean, the spirit mediums can still channel you. You will accomplish something I wasn't able to. I owe you a great deal. Thank you. Mia, I'm sure we'll meet again someday, Phoenix. Yeah, when I'm dead. When Phoenix is dead. Handled lots of cases, seen lots of things. Along this journey, I've found myself asking one question. What does it really mean to defend someone? I suppose today's case produced one possible answer. Guess it's just like my sis said. That night when I channeled Mina to get her advice on what to do, what she wrote back in my notebook. Don't worry, Phoenix will save everyone in the end. Oh, she always believed in us. Actually, it looks like Maya doesn't wear a bra either. Anyway, but, come on. Cut it out with that gloomy face. Ed. Can't you see? Hey, sis. And I'm sure Iris too. Owe you for everything you've done for us. Maya, how can you be so bright and chipper after all that's happened? You were brutally attacked? Even saw your mother. Yeah, that's the big thing. She just lost her mother after finding her. Oh god, Vaughn, what the hell do you want? We haven't seen her in such a long time. Why is she showing up now? Still as softy as always, Phoenix. Hey, Edgeworth. Edgeworth and Francesca have actually been helping. If these two hadn't been here on the first day of the trial. Oh, that explains why Godot wasn't here on the first day, because he was stuck on the other side of the... He was stuck on the other side at the inner temple. I totally just realized that. Spence would have gotten anywhere. Where were you? In the hospital. Fell into a river, caught a nasty cold. Laid in bed shivering from his fever with Iris's hood pulled over his head. You know, considering he fell off a bridge into a raging river, he's lucky he only got a cold and not any other serious injuries. Talk about embarrassing. Definitely need more training. Anyway, thank you, Edgeworth. You too, Francesca. I don't suppose... Hey, Gumshoe! Oh, no, Butts. No. There's room for me in this group hug? No. Get out of here, Butts. You almost messed things up. What's with the longer than usual face? Realized something when I was reborn. Larry was never of any use to anyone. Not even once. No, he's useless. No, the guy's useless. Are you asking me? Yeah, of course. Everyone would be better off if I were gone for... Oh, gosh. Oh, no. The portraits you painted, they were really good. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. What, Edgeworth, you can't lie? Yes, indeed. Certainly can't say that they lack resemblance. Not you, Francie. Did I draw you well, too? Oh. My beauty can't possibly be captured by a mere crayon. Nevertheless, I recognize the effort you put into it, and that's worth something. You'll do it like you promised? Go to... He wants her to model. Oh, man. Von Karma and Butts get together? Nice. Francisca Butts? That might not work out too well. I think, if anything, Larry would have to take her last name. Larry Von Karma. What about that? I guess painting portraits is the only thing I'm good at. Painting of Pearl was pretty darn good too, if you ask me. Haven't seen her around. Wasn't she channeling Mia? Where the hell did she go? She was channeling Mia. Oh, go look for her, be right back. Pearly! Right, let's save, I guess. I mean, not that we have to save, but who knows? Power outage? I don't know. Don't jinx it. Seem to be uncharacteristically... That's a long-ass word, actually, when you think about it. Uncharacteristically puzzled. Suspect you're wondering how Maya can be cheerful despite all that has happened. Yep. Honest, I can't understand it either. Francesca. That's right. Lost her father recently as well. Oh, I mean, the guy's in jail. She ain't dead. I think I understand how she feels. Maya's a much wiser person than she appears. I think she realizes something. Now is exactly the time when she needs to be strong as she can. What do you mean now is exactly the time? Oh god, we're gonna show evidence. Maya wasn't the only one that was badly wounded by this incident. There was someone that was hurt far more deeply than she. I believe it's for that person Maya's trying her best not to cry. God, we're gonna... Tell me, Phoenix, who is Maya Fey being strong for? Diego Armando. Or does he have his own? Nope. Pearl. Has to be Pearl. Pearl or Diego? I want to say... It's one of the two. Or Mia? But Mia dead. I think it's Pearl. I'm gonna say Pearl.
Take that!
Pearl Faye. Forget. I mean, yeah, she's been a part of a bunch of murder trials. So I can imagine. Poor kid, reason she worked so hard to follow instructions. She loved her mother and believed in her mother, Morgan. For good of the Faye clan, sure she believed every last word. She thought she was doing it for Maya. That's why she was so happy. Oh, Pearl, she's so sweet. Shows how truly devoted she is to Maya. Oh, best cousins. The cruel irony is her exuberance led to this tragedy. Maya Faye's mother was killed. Maya herself was put into the deepest peril imaginable, right? Like if Pearl just went to see Misty, and, you know, Misty prevented her from channeling, all would have been avoided. And Misty would have been alive. That's exactly why Maya's putting on a brave face. Doing it for Pearl's sake, so she can see her smile again. Oh god, Gumshoe. Ouch! What was that for, sir? Sorry about that, Scruffy. Great Gyp seems to have a mind of its own. Yeah, you should really not carry that around. What's up? No? This and that. Congrats on your win. Go out tonight. Ooh, wait, no. We really shouldn't let Gumshoe pay. He's already broke as is. Salary's just sort of gone down by a teeny weeny bit. It's alright. Made reservations at a first-class French restaurant. He's gonna say Trey Beyond. Pretty good work, Scruffy. Whip was your reward. It's at a first-class restaurant. No, that is not first class. Alright, let's go. Can't keep Maggie waiting. Oh, because Maggie still works there. Hey, Crybaby, you're invited too. Pearl and I will be adding that the loser's shack eating potatoes. Mine's taking off. Yeah, where's Pearl? Oh, what's... Nick, what do? I can't find... Oh my god, where the hell's Pearl? She just went back home, that's all. Oh, the village? No one has heard. Maybe she went back to the detention center. Must have been badly hurt by the incident. Feels responsible for the tragedy that has befallen you, Maya. Oh. What should I do? Detective Gumshoe? You guys go on ahead? We got more game. We have to, like, do investigations to find Pearl. Join you guys when we find Pearl. Maybe a little late. We'll definitely be there. Have a lot of celebrating to do tonight. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Alright, Phoenix, go ahead. Alright, should we save again? Are we gonna have to, like, decide where to go? Don't keep us waiting, right? Where should we look? Where could Pearly have gone? This girl is 9 years old. I still don't understand how she's running around by herself. Alright, let's go. Only one place I can think of Pearls might have gone to. We don't have to pick, do we? Oh, good. We don't. Hazakura Temple? I bet this is a very important place. After all, it's where this whole incident started. Something's in my throat. Oh. What's this? All back again. Bikini? Thought we'd be eating mashed potatoes alone tonight. Pearly's here? In the training hall. Why don't you hurry along? How are we traveling out to the Hazakura Temple and getting back to Trebion before they're all finished with dinner? Aya? Hanging scroll. Oh, it got replaced. Someone... I don't think you can clean off a scroll. Especially when it's been covered in gravy. Oh, Pearl! Why did you leave? Mystic Fire! Yeah. It's okay, Pearly. I swore I would never trouble the two of you ever again. Because it's all my fault, Mystic Maya's mother. Auntie, why you came here? Least I could do to pray for your happiness. You don't have to do that, Pearly. It's your fault. Didn't do anything wrong. Sad that my mother is gone. And she was gone for 17 years. It's not like it's a lot's have changed. How do I say this? Still happy. You don't have to lie just to make me feel better. It's true. Only reason I'm still here is all thanks to everyone who was there for me. My sis, mother, Armando, Nick, and you. Even one of you weren't there, I'm sure I wouldn't still be alive right now. Why I have to be strong? For all the people that were there for me when I needed them. That's all I can do. Mystic Maya. I'm impressed you truly are the daughter of Mystic Misty. Your mother, Mystic Misty, was a strong woman indeed. I want to tell you what she said to me that night. After dishonoring the good name of Kurain, I don't have the right to face my daughter. So you left her by herself for 17 years. When she was 2 years old, mind you. She left her young daughter when she was only 2. Still, Maya's always in my thoughts. It's true she'll always be with me until the day I die. Oh, hydrate. Hydrate again. Where are you, Beach Turtle? I need my reminders. I actually have to pay attention to the bot. Her spirit was with her. That's why your mother was strong. I mean, at the end, sure, she had no regrets. She'll always be with me until the... I mean, you could just channel her. There's a rule or something all masters are to follow, isn't there? Never take the charm off until the day you die. The thing that Misty kept by her heart would never take off. Wasn't the container that was important, rather it was content. Wait, there's something inside her? Oh, there's a letter. Or a picture? Mother. Living creatures fight to protect their own. What makes us human is what we fight for others. Who do you fight for? How hard must you fight? That's a true measure of what human life is worth. We defense attorneys, our warriors, are constantly challenged by that question. Wow. Okay. Hey! They broke the jar before. And it's just like, that's Pearl and that's Pearl, this is Maya, but no, this is Mia and this is Mia and this is Pearl. Even when the battle is over, the bonds that connects us are severed. Though Mia was a spirit channeler, but I guess she either didn't have powers or, well, she chose not to be a spirit channeler. Always return, time and time again. They don't even... That's kind of strange, though. She's got black hair, she's got brown hair. The father must have lighter hair. Maya's mother, too. Learned that from all of them. Well, shall we get going? Everyone's waiting. Day to remember. Day when a lot of things were finally put to rest. I think we should celebrate what we've overcome. But I still can't. Go on, sweetie. You can come back for training anytime. Okay. Alright, gonna make a brand new start. Sister Bikini, I'll be back for more training, I promise. I know it won't be going easy on you just because you're the future she is the master. Her mother's dead. She is the master now. Unless they need some kind of like ceremony or transfer of powers or something. I'll make sure to prepare reservations for 3 for when you come 3. Phoenix is not a spirit medium. We're gonna have a great feast today, Pearly. And why? For training is a battle of endurance. No. Trade beyond, no. You're not getting a good feast. Eat lots and lots of food tonight. Oh, happy Pearl. You know, one thing I don't get, probably don't want to, but reservations for training is fine. Why for 3? What do you think? One of us, Nick? Next time you can train right alongside... No. I'll be waiting for you. Sister Bikini will take special care. I'd rather not. No thanks. No thanks, Sister Bikini. It'll be great, Nick. We're going to do the special course naturally. That's a great idea. After all, Mr. Nick, you'd do anything for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you? Even walk on hot coal. No. God, Pearls, no. A nice big meal before we come next time. Right, Nick? I was wondering if I could just say one little thing. Objection! He's gonna say, objection! I would love this. Can't wait to hear it. Getting goosebumps. Well then. It's gotta be objection. Yeah. Objection! I object to that. And Finn. Okay. Good job. This is the last episode. I think she has more important duties to be an master of the Kurain village. Especially with as much influence as that position seems to come with. But we finished Trials Game 3, Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Finished. We're done. And an extra special ultra course. Surprise the two of them by making them a secret reservation. I know there's other Ace Attorney games. I don't know if they're purported to PC though. But even if they were, I don't think I'm going to stream them. I might pick them up. I might play them. But I don't think I'll stream them. It's kind of a game that you need to take at your own pace. And doing the stream, I feel obligated to kind of keep going through it. Even though I might be like bleh about it. But yeah. So yeah. I mean, I liked it. It was as good as I remember. Some of it. Thanks to your Treasures Korean exhibit, it was a great success. You got to see Miss Von Karma. I hadn't seen for almost a year. Taught me how to use a whip. Oh god. But I mean, yeah. The second game was rough. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely was not anywhere near the first and third game. Jesse and Sai started a company Mask to Mask Company, dedicated to stopping evil plans of all the criminals in the city. Motto is cut it out, please. No, it's not. Sell plans to criminals as it. Wait, what? You sell plans to criminals. I don't think that's legal. I mean, I guess it's not illegal. But does that mean you're an accomplice to whatever crime? Lend him 500,000 and a tea set. Yikes. Wasn't she in love with him too, Tiger? Ooh, still creepy. She's still creepy. Alright. Oh god, angry old Japanese man. With his infinite supply of birdseed. Grandkids had a birthday party for me. Oh, sweet. He's a tsundere. He just wants to be loved. He just wants to be wanted. Oh god, crazy robot lady. Adam Mata. Oh, because his other name was Palindrome. Glen Elg. Adam Mata. That was Adam Ada. More reporters. Murder, we've made so much money, I hardly know what to do. I think the magazine likes us because I provide so much nice visual, especially in spring. While they wait for Iris to come back. Damn, she really jiggles when she laughs. Any other cutscenes? But yeah, the second game, that was just rough. turned into such a respectable man, Feeny. So sweet of you and everyone else to come visit me. How long is she in jail for? I was happy you constantly had your eyes on me, but felt kind of bad when the little one slapped you so hard you got a nosebleed. Oh. Oh, their voices. That's right. Who voiced Phoenix Wright? Ben Groman Judd.
Objection!
Oh, Edgeworth, the cool objection. Sean King. Sean? Sean King. Sean. Sean. It was Mia Fey. Objection. Christina Catano. Who do they just find? They probably just find people, like random people.
Objection.
I mean, it's not a big dialogue, you know? It's not a big audio dialogue.
Objection!
Objection! Janet Sue. Oh, Pain. Really? David Crislip? Objection! Objection! With the toupee? I think it's a toupee. Oh god, old bag. Why do we need to see her? Guess I was gone. My little whippersnapper buddy quit. Now I've got... Oh. Oh, the flashing light switches feels like so... Why is she still wearing that spacesuit anyway? Bring them over to Edgy Poo. Still carrying around the blaster. Atsushi Naba. Atsushi. But finally found something I love to do. Paint. I don't know. The paintings in the back on the building are pretty good. Should have realized it sooner. Self-centered, lazy, antisocial. I'm an artist. Really good portrait artist, not a loser after all. First and third game are good. I like the stories. I liked how they all connected. Yeah. I mean, if Butts painted that, he's pretty damn good. Hell yeah. But yeah. So the second game, you can totally avoid it actually. Well, no, is the second game have the episode when Morgan Fay actually goes? No, I think it does actually. You have to play like the second episode of the second game because that's when Morgan Fay actually gets charged with being an accomplice to murder and ends up in jail. So yeah, but the other episodes are kind of not related at all to anything, and they're kind of drawn out. The storylines are drawn out for no reason, I feel. Anyway, we ended at a perfect time, actually. It's about 9:50. We're going to end a little early, obviously. But that was Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. A rediscovering. I played this on the 2DS long time ago. Just about 10 years ago. Probably, actually. Actually, probably more than 10 years ago. Maybe a little less. Maybe a little less. But, great series of games. And there are more outside of this trilogy. This trilogy was just the first 3 games, and it was ported to Steam. We picked it up. But we easily put in over 120 hours into the game. We're done with it. I'm not going to stream this type of game or this specific series ever again. I'm just not a stream anyway. But no, I liked it. I still liked it, except for game 2. But I like the concept. Trying to find clues, trying to figure out contradictions. It's a different type of game. Makes you use your brain a little. Well, it makes you use your brain, but some of the contradictions you have to find are a lot very subtle, very subtle. But anyway, I think the next game we have up next is Mad Max, given to us on suggestion by a viewer, Cornelius. I'm not sure if he's around right now, but we're gonna play that tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream is to be determined. I do think I will be streaming though. And if we do stream, it's probably going to be a more relaxed stream, and we're probably just going to play more Enter the Gungeon. Listen to some music, play some Enter the Gungeon, and we'll do Mad Max on Monday. It's just easier because 1, I have time to download the game, and then 2, I have time to adjust the audio levels that I need. Generally, I don't have to, but usually I like to test it out right before I play a new game because you don't want the game too loud or anything like that. But thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for coming along through this long journey of Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy. 120 hours, streaming it since May. 4 months. We've been doing this for 4 months. Granted, we had a break with Dishonored 2, which I think we're going to stream again because there's a different playthrough we're going to do after Mad Max, I think, is what I said, but we'll see what goes on. Ever played LA Noire? No, I've heard about the game though. That's a PS3 game. Has somewhat similar idea, playing as a detective rather than lawyer, and it's 3D. 3D. I haven't seen it either. I haven't played it, but I've heard of it. I've heard it be reviewed very well. So, actually, maybe that's a thing I should look into, yeah? I do like these types of games. I do. And it might, and LA Noire, I don't even know how to say it. Noir? I don't know how to say that. But, I don't know. Is it on Steam? Or is it on the PC? LA Noire. Oh, there's a 2. Initial release 2011. Wow. Oh, Rockstar Games. It's a Rockstar Games studio. Game. Rockstar studio game. And I like the Batman Arkham series from them. 1 and 3, right? Not Origins. Okay. Rather old game. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll look out for sales. See if it's even on the Steam sale. Not Steam sale, but get it through Steam. Yeah, it's on Steam. Complete edition and the regular version. It is $19.99 though. That's pretty expensive for a 10-year-old game, but I guess it was just recently ported to P. I'll put it on the wish list. Thank you for the suggestion, J. Kiski, though. I've heard good things about it though. I have heard good things about it. Wish list. Here's my wish list button. Add to wish, there it is. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me see if there's anyone we can host. I always love to. Oh, there's no one. I tell you that time difference, you know, just no one to stream at the time. But thank you for watching. I hope to see to be determined on tomorrow's stream. And it would be a relaxed stream anyway, music and Enter the Gungeon. But some people like that, right? Just chill. But if not, Mad Max on Monday. And I heard it was a third-person action game. That should be fun. Definitely a change of pace from visual novel. But thanks for watching, chatting, lurking. Stay safe, keep gaming, stay hydrated. Have a great weekend if I don't stream on Friday. But have a great Friday. Thank God the weekend's coming up. See you next time, Noobsters. Have a great night. Bye-bye.